man behind the Kneebar. Whether you're known for inventing a submission, popularizing one, or holding them too long, some fighters, no matter their record, have created legacies for themselves due to a single move. Far less common nowadays, with most fighters being very well-rounded and massive skill discrepancies. Every now and then, a specialist still breaks through. Claudio Puelles. In 2013, at just 17 years old, Peruvian fighter Claudio Puelles made his pro MMA debut with a third-round submission win. Over the next 3 years, he would quickly post a 7-1 record, before in 2016 being invited to Tough Latin America Season 3, where after breezing through the competition with 3 wins, including a finish by his future signature move, Puelles was thrust into the season finale, where he would lose by TKO in his official UFC debut, falling short of claiming the title of the Ultimate Fighter. As the show's runner-up, less than 2 years later, Claudio would return to the UFC in May 2018, showcasing another Kneebar win. Although this technically only counted as his first within the company, as his Kneebar on the season of Tough wouldn't count towards the record books, continuing his UFC career stacking up 2 UD wins from 2019 to 2021. Following this, in less than 6 months' time, Puelles would return to what he's best at and pull off 2 more Kneebar finishes in back-to-back fights, becoming not only the first man to achieve this more than once, but also setting the record for the most finishes of its kind in the UFC at 3. 4 if you include his win on the Ultimate Fighter. His most recent Kneebar finish, capping off a 5-fight win streak at the expense of veteran Clay Guida, right before suffering back-to-back losses between late 2022 and early 2024. One of them famously by TKO to Dan Hooker, and another by split decision, the only back-to-back losses in his career thus far. Nonetheless, now as of 2025, finally being booked for a return to the cage this September, against fellow Tough alum Joaquim Silva, Puelles is obviously hoping to avoid his 3rd UFC loss in a row, potentially jeopardizing his tenure with the company. Though, having just turned 29, and only a Kneebar away from extending his stay in the record books, it's totally possible for this specialist to turn his career around, making him